443 Myfm. It's Valentine. Here we are on MomFM. We're all having our moms on the air and kind of hosting the show today. My mom's sitting in a recliner as I look at her in FaceTime. She looks super, super comfy right now.
Yes, I am. I have a cup of tea and I'm very happy.
Good for you, Mom. You having any treats with that? Any chocolate or anything?
No, I ran out of chocolate.
So, Mom, one thing I wanted to ask you about on this Mother's Day, you grew up in Ireland, and people that listen to our show know that. This is my mom, Sheila. She grew up in Ireland. What do you think you can bring to the table? What did you learn growing up in Ireland that on this Mother's Day you can help other moms out there? Because you're going to be 81 in August, so you've seen a lot and done a lot. What can you bring to the table?
That we were very poor and we shared clothes and we shared an egg for breakfast. And that's the whole truth. You never believe that when I tell you, but it's the truth.
So it was tough times growing up for you. And
Yes, it was.
You did share an egg with your brother and your sister. And you shared a spoon, so you were really waiting around for quite a long time.
I only shared it with my sister. My brother got preference, so he got a whole egg to himself, you know? He was special.
Why was he special? Because he was a boy?
Because he was a boy and he was the youngest. He was the baby.
And that's
The youngest are always special.
That's how they treated kids back then. The boys and the youngest got...
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you think my sisters, my two older sisters, would say that you carried on that tradition?
Probably.
Now, and I think this is such a great example of how you are the rock of our family, the foundation of our family, because, you know, you came to America at 16 years of age, had to live with your Aunt May in Boston. That's the only person in the United States that you knew. You left a country, you left a poor upbringing and came here and made something of yourself and married my dad, God rest his soul, and started a family and everything. You are kind of like you're the American dream, Mom.
I wouldn't say made anything of myself. I'm a wonderful mother. I know that. I'm a wonderful mother. I have three wonderful kids. I must say that. 7 super wonderful grandchildren.
No, but you did, Mom. You really made something of yourself. Don't sell yourself short. One of the greatest jobs ever, and we celebrate this on Mother's Day, is being a mom.
Being a mother.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's you.
I'm a great mom. I listen to everyone's problems, and then I just have a cup of tea and forget all about them.
Did you want to tell a story coming up about what it was like growing up in Ireland besides the egg? Did you want to talk about how you guys had the outhouse out in the backyard and you had to go out there?
I could tell that story. It's a great story, especially when there's a shortage of toilet paper everyone's worried about. I could tell a great story.
Oh, stuff that you used instead of toilet paper? Or how, hey, don't freak out about toilet paper. I had to go out into my backyard into an outhouse when I was a kid.
Exactly. But we had no toilet paper. So we had to cut up newspaper and use this toilet paper. It was exciting times, let me tell you.
Was that after or before your father read it?
I'm sure it's after. We were not.
She's losing it. I'm loving looking at you at FaceTime. She's losing it. Take a break. Be right back. It's Valentine in the morning. This is 104.3 MyFM, but today it's MomFM. 104.3 MyFM. It is Valentine in the morning. It's MomFM today. We got our moms on. Kevin had his mom on last hour. Lisa Fox is coming up next with her mom at the top of the hour. And this is my mom, Sheila. Sheila's 80 years of age, born and raised in Ireland, came here at 16 years of age to make something of herself. Met my dad. They were married. How many years, Mom? Like 53?
53 years when he passed away.
53 beautiful, wonderful years. And Dad was born and raised in Ireland as well. So the two leprechauns met each other here in the States and came up with 3 kids, myself.
At a funeral.
And you met at a funeral. I know. Is that the weirdest thing ever? The Irish are so obsessed with funerals in certain respects. My mom and dad met at a funeral and fell in love next to somebody's casket.
Exactly. It's a true story. Stop laughing.
Do you remember the time that you guys came out here to LA, you and Dad, and you went down the Forest Lawn and you thought Forest Lawn was just a nice park to walk around in? Then
we got behind the funeral.
Right. There was a funeral going on. So my mom and dad go, let's go in and say a prayer for the person. They went in to the funeral, sat down for someone they didn't know and prayed for her. Then afterwards met the family. The family invited them back to their house. And they said, we're having some food back at the house. And my mom said, what type of food?
I did.
And they said, it's Mexican. And my mom said, I don't know. That might not agree with my stomach. So, Mom, I'm going to hit you with some stuff here as we wrap up and get ready for Lisa Fox and her mom to come in next. What is your advice for a new mom?
Have a lot of patience and try and get some sleep. That's very important. I love your kids no matter what they look like, if they're pretty or not pretty, or, handsome or not handsome.
Love your kids no matter what they look like.
Some babies are not beautiful. Some babies are.
But who says that? Love your kids even if they're not attractive?
Some people do.
She's losing it. She's losing it.
Well, it's the truth.
Okay. What advice would you give to a young girl in Los Angeles who's single and hasn't found the right guy yet?
I would say have patience. The right guy, if he's meant for her, will come along. They will.
And she should love him even if he's not attractive?
Stop laughing.
I'm sorry.
If he has a good sense of humor and he's respectful of her and a nice guy, it's very important.
Of course. Respect is very important, Mom. I'm glad you said that. So any parting words, Mom, as we wrap up our portion of MomFM today? This is my mom, Sheila. She's in Connecticut, FaceTiming in here and doing the show with me. Any parting words for all of Los Angeles or everybody who's in quarantine?
You did not let me tell my story from childhood.
Oh, God. What was the story from childhood you wanted to tell, Mom?
My friend Rena and I used to take little kittens up to the church and baptize them in the holy water font.
That's what you wanted to get on the air in Los Angeles? They used to baptize kittens as a kid in Ireland?
No.
It's too late, Mom. We're on. We'll call you on the morning show on Monday. You can tell us more about that story, Mom, okay?
Oh, my God. Don't bother. I'll be fine.
I love you.
Have a great day.
Okay.
Thank you, and
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
All right, darling.
All right.
Bye.
Lisa Fox is coming up next with her mom. Try and top this one, Lisa. It's 104.3 MyFM. It's Valentine with my mom, Sheila.